Hi everybody, and welcome to another video of the channel. Right, so to celebrate my 3rd anniversary on YouTube, I thought I'd show you what I've been doing with my Masters of the Universe Origins collection. As you can see, I've kept every single one of the figures mint in sealed box, and since I had this free space on one of my walls, this is what I decided to do with it. So let's take a closer look, shall we? Okay, so what we've got here are some core characters of the toy line, starting with Hordak from the Horde. You got Triclops, Ninjor, one which I was particularly happy to get because I didn't have on the original line. Of course, the man himself, He-Man, Roboto, okay, you got Many Faces and Faker, Fisto. All of these are from the original toy line. You got Sorceress, which was another one of the ones that I really wanted because obviously I didn't get the original one. And by today's standards, the prices are absolutely obscene, which are asked for her. So you got other core characters, Zodak, Jitsu, a new one, Eternian Goddess, just making best at what they do, the gentlemen at Mattel. They've got the sculpt for Teela, and they've developed this character, which I believe originates from the comics. Okay, another new addition, Lords of Power Beastman, another one that you saw originally on the comic books that came with the original figures. Okay, Sunman from the Rulers of the Sun collection. This is quite a nifty story. I'm sure all of you Motu fans have already heard it by now. These figures were incorporated into the Mattel collection, and fortunately so. There are still plenty of other figures that I don't have from this line because I don't really have a connection to them as I had with the original ones. Okay, a bit of 2000X commemorative editions. Okay, so you got He-Man and Skeletor over there. In the middle, Teela and Clawful. Okay, on the second row, you can see that the packages have already changed. Okay, so you've got Cobra Cannon, Tongue Lasher, then Whiplash. Okay, so Horde Trooper is another one that I didn't have on the original toy line, and I was particularly happy to get one. By today's standards, it would be so easy because my local Toys R Us, just last week I saw it, it still had 4 of the Horde Troopers. So it would be so easy to hoard these figures right now, but I'm not going to do that because I've got plenty of collections going on. Right, so we got Mantenna, Evelyn, another wink at the 2000X toy line, Webster, Buzz-Off, Merman. Yeah, the Man-at-Arms, She-Ra, of course, Trapjaw. Absolutely love the sculpt. Okay, very cool figure. Skeletor, controversial with his open jaw. Okay, then I managed to get a different one with the more traditional face sculpt right there over there. So I didn't get the other He-Man because, quite frankly, the traditional head sculpt, you can find it here on the Battle Armor He-Man, and you got the traditional, the newer version 1 right there. So nope, not for me. Okay, so Beastman, Stratus, Scareglow. This was another one I was so ecstatic to get because, once again, I do not have it on the original ones. Okay, Evelyn and Merman. And what you're going to see is right now is that the wall is composed not only of Mattel action figures, but also of Super 7 ones. So before Mattel revamped the toy line with this Origins collection, Super 7 had already done a terrific job with this line of figures. So that is why I'm not so ecstatic when on the San Diego Comic-Con 2023, Mattel announced that they were going to produce the Filmation line of figures because I already have those from the Super 7 toy line. Granted, they haven't got the same sort of articulation, but the face sculpt, the body sculpt is quite something else. And since I don't actually remove them from their packagings, the added articulated for me is not exactly a strong selling point. Okay, Prince Adam, yes, with his vest made of fleece. Okay, yeah, you've got Beastman over here. So what I tried to do was, have this one-to-one extrapolation. Okay, so I'll let anyone who sees this video comment on which is the better version of the figure, the one that you like most. Trapjaw from Super 7 or Trapjaw from Mattel? Skeletor, Mattel, Skeletor, Super 7. Okay, She-Ra, both of them. Okay, Man-at-Arms, Merman, yeah. Hordak, 2. My Mattel Hordak is right there at the top. Yep, I don't know if you can see it or not. Okay, then you got Stinkor, Stratus, another Skeletor, King Rander, Anti-Eternia He-Man, new addition to the collection. Okay, then Rattler. On the bottom row, you got Hero, fantastic figure with the vacuum metallized armor. Then you got Battle Armored He-Man. Yeah, well, these special figures that, in the original toy line, they were just like all the others. So you didn't have to pay extra for, an extra head sculpt or some, extra accessories like this lightning effect. Yeah, well, this is just a cash grab for me. You got the Battle Armor Skeletor, Clamp Champ, okay. Ram-Man, he's a cool character because he's got a unique head sculpt. A unique body sculpt. No other Master of the Universe has got this body as he does. Mosquito, the original one has probably the best action feature ever with the fake blood as he draws the blood from his enemies. Terraclaw Skeletor. Yeah, then you got the Buzzsaw Hordak and Flying Fists He-Man. As you can see, quite a bit of figures are missing. So I'm taking my time, biding my time, trying to get the best possible deal. And once again, I do not collect only Masters of the Universe figures. One thing I've done differently relatively to other collections is that instead of gluing them to the wall, I've put these pegs which allow me to change the figure's position if I want to, adapt as I buy new ones. Of course, the appeal of this collection for me has everything to do with the packaging, because all of the figures that I had from the original line, this video isn't supposed to show these ones, but as I'm here, I can basically show you a little bit of these. Okay, this is my 80s and 90s shelf. You got a bit of a miscellaneous going on there. They sit quite well, as I was saying with these original guys over here. And I had absolutely nothing in card except for a He-Man, except for a Battle Armor He-Man, but the card is very bad on that one. So the chance of getting this colorful collection on my wall, kind of like this pop art wall, was something that was, I couldn't resist it. But of course, this collection is not only comprised of figures alone. There are also vehicles. Okay, so you've got the list of vehicles, the line of vehicles over here. You got Strider. Once again, these boxes are terrible to collect in pristine condition because of these flaps that they've got over here. I love the artwork, love the way it extends, it unfolds on these two different sections, but in stores, it's quite complicated to get them in pristine condition. Okay, the Wind Raider, the Land Shark, two versions of Panther. You've got the collector version, the flocked version, which is the, very similar to the original one and the more common version. I have no idea of how much it costs to produce these things, but is it really necessary to have this action figure sold at twice the price as this one? I don't know. Okay, you got, of course, Battle Cat, and down here there is the Eternian Palace Guard. Okay, Prince Adam with the Sky Sled. Now, this is a strange option for a 2-pack. So, I mean, if Mattel had chosen to pack, a palace guard or an invading henchman from Skeletor, that would be fine because you could troop build these. But Adam, really? Didn't he deserve, a single card so it could be put there? Okay, once again, Mechanic and Ground Ripper. So that is a way of selling this vehicle, of course. But, okay, I would sure love to see this particular figure carded. Really cool 2-pack, Battle Armor, He-Man, and Battle Cat, both battle damaged. Why is this figure so cool? Because of the vacuum metallized armor plate. Look at this plate over here, how shiny it is, and compare it to, the regular version. Yeah, dull. Okay, so, and then of course you've got Roton. Okay, absolutely love the artwork. Reminiscent of Earl Norham's work. Love it. Okay. And of course, no collection would be complete without Castle Grayskull. In this case, mint in sealed box. Yeah, beautiful artwork. Love it. Here we go. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know I most certainly did. It has been a blast sharing my collection with all of you for the past 3 years. I'd like to thank every single one who has ever crossed paths with this YouTube channel, who has ever commented, who has ever liked, who has ever viewed the videos. It's been a pleasure, and I hope to be doing this for many years to come. Bye-bye. See you later.